Hey, what's up y'all? It's your boy Flash Forward, and today I'm gonna show you what's in my camera bag. Run the intro.
I just like the sound of it.
So I'm just gonna let you guys know real quick, everything in my camera bag was purchased by me. I was not told to say anything by anyone. I have no sponsors, so everything is 100% my opinion. So everything that I talk about today is gonna be in the description below. You can click on it and get anything you want out of my kit. If you guys haven't done so already, it's your first time on my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see all the different things that we have coming your way. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the actual bag that I use. So I decided to go with the Wanderer Provoke 31. They're actually a little company that makes bags specifically for photographers and videographers. And there was a lot of little things that this bag included that I found useful for myself. So let's just go around the bag and take a look. So in the front, it has a really nice big pocket that you can just stick, everyday things like paper, agendas, maybe some pens and pencils, whatever you want to put in there. If you move over to the side, this is a cool little quick access pocket. So take a look here. If you open that up, it takes you right into the bag. So you can actually put a camera right here or a lens or whatever you really want and just go right in there and take it out. It's got another convenient sleeve here. You could throw stuff like memory cards or some cables or things like that, whatever you really want to put in there. Let's move around to the other side. It's got a little water bottle holder. So zip that down and you can put your whole water bottle in there, something nice and big, doesn't really matter, maybe a tripod if you can.
I just like the sound of it.
Let's go around to the top here. So it's another convenient pocket. Something that I would put in here is maybe some more pens or some quick access items like a charger for my phone or something along those lines. And maybe one of the most important parts for me was this pocket right here. So when you're traveling, the last thing you ever want to lose is your passport or your wallet. So this bag opens up right here. You slide in the most important things in this pocket, zip it back up, and guess what? If the bag's on your back, this is against your back. So there's no way nobody's getting in there and taking anything from you. So let's open it up and see what's on the inside. So I really love the design of this bag. It gives you really quick and easy access to everything that you need inside. So real quick right here, you can slide your laptop, you can slide your tablet, you can slide in whatever you really want in this part here. So this part is where all the really good stuff goes. When you open it up, you'll see it has little compartments that you can fully customize any way you want to. So you can, move these things around so you could fit more lenses, more cameras, whatever really you want to do. And it's got a nice little convenient pocket up here that I use for batteries and, small accessories, cables, things along those lines is what I'll put in here. Maybe some clothes depending on how long the trip is. So another quick thing I'll show you guys that I loved about this bag is at the bottom here, if you open it up, it has a little rain sleeve. So if you're ever, a place that comes to mind is like Niagara Falls or something where all that mist just keeps coming and coming and coming, you can take this out, put it on your bag and protect all of the contents inside by giving it a little jacket basically. I'm gonna show you one last feature that I loved about this bag. So you guys see the top here? So this can actually come off and then the bag, you can roll it up like this. And then all of this becomes additional storage space that you can fit whatever you really want. So most of the time I'll put more clothes in here. If I buy, something new, I'll put it in here, I'll roll it up and have that additional space. So overall, the bag's durability and construction was really well done. I can't say too much negatives about these guys. They really put some good thought into constructing this bag overall. So they have a bunch of straps going around the bag. Here's one that you could just put around your chest to make it a little bit easier to carry. Like I said, overall, it's a nice durable bag. I had it for maybe almost a year now, I would say, and it's held up. How many times did I go away? Maybe 6 or 7 times I went on vacation with this bag and it carried all of my camera equipment, no problem. So there are a few cons. As you guys can see at the front here, it's almost like a leathery type of material that they got going on here. It gets pretty scratched up pretty easily. Just a cosmetic thing. It doesn't affect obviously the performance of the bag at all, but it's just not really nice to look at once it gets like this. It doesn't have any wheels. I thought a bag like this would have some wheels would really make this the ultimate bag in my opinion, because when you pack this bag full of everything, I'm not gonna lie, it gets pretty heavy. And if you don't have a strong back, you're gonna feel it the next day. So another thing I wasn't all too happy about was the overall price of this bag. Once I finished configuring it, the price came to about $380 US. And once that converts over to Canadian, maybe let's say, I don't know, like 500 and something. But yeah, it was pretty expensive for this bag, but I won't lie, the price is somewhat justified just because it's taken everything I threw at it. So let me talk about a few items that I actually put in the bag. So depending on the job, I'll take my Sigma 50 to 100 T2, or I might take the 18 to 35 millimeter. Both of these lenses, if you're familiar with the Sigma Art series, are amazingly awesome lenses. They're very sharp, they're very accurate, they're easy to use, fairly lightweight for a cinema lens, and they give you an amazing focal length. Essentially, I have 18 to 100 millimeters in my hand right now. So one of the items that I take with me everywhere is my laptop. When I'm not at home, 90% of my work gets done on this thing. So it's always in my bag. So there's a ton of different external hard drives on the market, but I love Lacy hard drives for a couple of reasons. So they have this little Thunderbolt thing that connects directly into my laptop, so I don't have to worry about any additional cables to go along with this. I just plug it in and it's ready to go. It also has this really good outer shell. It's almost like a rubber, and trust me, if you've worked with external hard drives, you drop these things all the time. So when I drop mine, it has this little rubber stuff around it, just gives me a little bit more peace of mind. I would typically walk around with 2 of these at a time. So this is a 4 terabyte drive. So I walk around with 2 of these in my bag at all times. And the reason I bring 2 is to back it up twice. The worst thing that you can ever have done is, especially if you're being paid to do a job, is lose the footage. One of these crash or you lose one or whatever the case is, you can't say anything to protect yourself. So a really simple item that I strongly recommend for everybody to put in their camera bag is an external battery pack. So the one I use is from Samsung, pretty simple. I love it because it has a fast charge option, so I can plug in my phone or a battery charger or whatever and charge them up really quickly. Pretty simple. This will charge my phone maybe 3 or 4 times, and you absolutely need one of these. So here's another item I keep in my bag. This is a nice little light made by Aperture. Pretty small, pretty lightweight, and I love it because it just uses 1 battery, and for its size, it actually has a pretty good power output. So just take a quick look. So that is full power, and obviously it's dimmable. So depending on the situation, you can put more light or add less depending on what you need. So really cool, nice and easy to have in your bag. So this is my main camera. I use the red Scarlet-W. I chose this camera over some of the other cinema cameras just simply because it's really lightweight and it's extremely modular. So really and truly all I have to do to get this up and running is to add a battery, add a lens, and add a monitor, and it's ready to go. So I do a lot of run and gun projects, so it makes it really easy for me to just throw this in my bag and get the job done. So this is the monitor that it comes with. Well, it doesn't come with, you gotta buy this separately, but you just throw this on top like this.
I just like the sound.
So I primarily use 2 different types of batteries. So I use the HyperCore 75. This is a really lightweight, easy to use, easy to carry type of battery. And also the HyperCore 190. It's a much bigger battery for a lot more life on your camera. And the reason why I love this one and why I choose it to go with me everywhere is because you can split it in half. So most of you guys, if you don't know, you're only allowed to carry a certain amount of wattage in 1 battery. So this is 190. When you split it in half like this, it becomes legal for you to fly with it. So I would throw one of these on the camera. Pretty simple. Throw a lens on. And you're ready to shoot. So this little guy comes with me everywhere I go to. This is just one of the card readers for the red mini mag. So some other really small things that I have in my bag is a red mini mag. So this is what I was talking about that I use to record onto my red camera. This is just a quick little tool that I use for everything. So it's got all these little options here to stick into things, to unscrew it or screw it. A few magic arms. You need these for like monitors or any type of other accessories that you might want to attach to your camera, like the light that I talked about. And this is just a side handle for my camera so I can grip it and hold it a little bit easier. So a few more miscellaneous items that I walk around with. Just some headphones. Comes in this nice little case. And I use this to monitor what's coming out of my camera. If you do any kind of video work and you go outside, you need this in your kit. And the reason why is because it helps cut back the light. So if you want to still have a really good shallow depth of field, you need to throw an ND filter on so that you can still have a proper exposure. So I personally never even leave my house without one of these. I'll also have just a bunch of different cables that I need for whatever I gotta use in my bag. And if you don't know what these are cable ties. If you've never used one, get them. It'll change your life. Let me show you what these are for. So instead of having just all these random cables just all over your bag, this is what you can do. Tie them up nice and easy like that. Put them in a nice little bunch. You take your cable tie, put it around everything, and just tighten them all like this. Then all of these fit in one little compartment in your bag and take up a lot less space and make your overall bag a lot more cleaner. So some other items that I always have in my bag are my card readers. So these are from Square, and if you've never heard of Square, they are a company that allows you to take credit card payments or debit payments from anyone, anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. So I'm never in a position where somebody says, oh man, I only have credit or I only have debit. No problem, we take those. So another quick thing I have in my bag is just a monitor hood. Really simple, you throw this on your monitor so that you can actually see what you're looking at outside in the sunlight. So the last thing I have in my bag is my Hustler's Agenda. My cousin actually got this for me a while back and I put everything in this now. So anytime I have an idea, anytime I have to write down some information, I just take out my pen really quickly and jot it down in my agenda. All right guys, there you have it. That's what's in my camera bag for 2018. If you guys haven't done so already, please, please, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on notifications. And also if you're into it, hit that like button. Also, if there's anything else that you guys want to ask me or anything else you want to mention, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I'll answer everything that everybody asks, so just put your questions down there. Thanks so much for watching, and you guys take care of yourselves. Take it easy.